Hi there, boys and girls. Today I'm going to show you how to attach the head and the hair to your mirrored self-portrait. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to cut out our face. Now, we're going to cut out our face away from our hair. So if you look, I'm going to cut this line right here, not my original headline. I'm going to cut out my hairline. So I cut this out. Like so. And it looks pretty okay. It looks like a normal head, maybe just a little bit smaller. If I were to show you another hairline though, you might think differently. For example, one I already have finished, the head part, you can see the head looks, a little bit funny. And that would be fine too. It's whatever your hairline looks like, okay? So, I've got my head. I'm gonna put my hair to the side for just a moment, and I'm gonna get back out my skin color. And I've used this skin color for another example before, which is why it looks the way it does. And I'm going to trace my entire head. The reason I am cutting my head out and not my hair out is because my head and my hair are two different colors. My head is the same color as my neck, which is my skin color, and my hair is my hair color. Which, for your hair color, you could choose any colors provided with the skin tones, because those are also hair color choices, or you could use the smaller black paper that I have provided you in your art kit if your hair is black. Alright, so I've got my hair cut out. Now I'm going to take my glue stick and I'm going to put glue on the side of my pen lines, because my pen lines are not the prettiest things in the world. And then I'm going to stick this down. Now I want you to notice how I'm sticking it down. I am just barely overlapping it, okay? And the reason my skin color on my face and my skin color on my neck are two different colors is because I have been doing this project with you guys live, and I have run out of this original color. So I just picked a different skin color, but yours should be the exact same color like this example. All right? Okay, making sure it's all stuck down. There we go. And now I'm going to keep the skin color close by for the next step in a different video. But in this video, we're just going to do the hair. So I'm now going to cut out the hair. And be very careful because it's your hair and you want it to look like you. So try not to cut it out of shape. And you're just cutting the top outline. I am not cutting this off at all. I'm keeping it all one piece. That is very important. I'm going to have to start from the other side. And notice how I'm turning my scissors, or excuse me, I'm turning my paper and not my scissors. That's super important as well. Gets a better cut. After you've done that, you can throw this paper away. It is no longer necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and use black for this. Black hair for this, just because I've already used my darker browns and I'm pretty much out of space. So I'm going to put it down, and because I'm using black, I'm gonna get a white crayon or colored pencil. A regular pencil is absolutely seeable, but to make sure you can see it on camera, I'm using a white color pencil. All right, now the really important part is the inside of the head to make sure that you trace it the absolute best that you can. Just do your best. It's not terrible if you mess up or anything. For example, I have a straight line here and a straight line there. You just do your best, okay? Now we're gonna cut it out. And I had a larger black piece of paper instead of the smaller one because I'm home and that's what I had. And I'm going to cut around on this line, and then I'm going to cut where my ear shape would be. So I'm just cutting as carefully as I can. Alright, so here's my hair. And I'm going to, again, actually, I'm going to see which way it fits best first. So, is it this way? Well, the ear's way over there, so probably not. So I'm going to turn around and check to see if it's this way. This does look like the most accurate one. Now, here's the deal. If your hair does not fit properly, no matter what you do, you try and try and try, and it just is not fitting, what you can do is, and I'll show you in a final example that I made the other day, is you see that I ripped my paper right here? So when I was doing my long hair, it didn't line up. So I broke it into two pieces and I glued one down and then I glued the other down and it fit perfectly. That's just one way of making sure that your hair fits. Now, my hair does not go over top of my head. It sits just overlapping of it. So I'm going to glue that down. So I say that for some gentlemen who might have really short hair, your hair would still go on the blue, not on the skin. But we do overlap it a tiny bit just to make sure that it doesn't look like it's floating. All right? And that is how you put your face and your hair on your mirrored self-portrait. See you next time.